Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing all of the details of my first real estate commission check with you, so make sure that you stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Arena. I'm a real estate agent in Oregon, and here on my channel I give you all of the latest news and updates in the world of real estate, the workforce, and just the economy at large, and why all of that matters to you. I also do occasionally love to post vlogs documenting my experience as a real estate agent. I have a whole playlist on my channel dedicated to that, so if any of that sounds interesting to you, I would truly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing and turning on the bell notification so that you never miss another video. Okay, first and foremost, it is Thanksgiving this week, and the holiday season being upon us means that I'm going to get sappy and cheesy and emotional and all of those things. So whether or not you choose to celebrate Thanksgiving, I really wanted to take this opportunity to thank you for being here, for supporting my channel. As you may know, this is my first year of having this YouTube channel. I started in January, and I'm just grateful to everybody that has been here along the way. Even if this is the very first video that you're seeing from me, thank you so much for clicking on my face, for spending your time with me. I know that, time is the most valuable resource that we have, and for you to share that with me means the whole world to me. And if you've, subscribed, liked, commented, I just want you to know that I appreciate you so much, and I hope that you will stay with me and that we get to experience this whole journey together as I continue the YouTube channel. I always want to be creating videos that are interesting to you guys as well, of course. So if you ever have any suggestions for me, the comment section is always open. You're always welcome to reach out to me personally on Instagram through my DMs. And honestly, you guys, I love the community that we've built here so far. So thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. So speaking of your video requests and ideas, I recently posted an interactive poll on my Instagram last week asking what your requests and ideas for videos were, because I truly want to hear what you guys want to, see from me. And if you're not following me on Instagram, my username is @ArenaD. Definitely follow me on there. I do often ask questions regarding the channel. I also post stuff just about my life in real estate, so definitely follow me on there if you want to interact with me further. But one of the ideas that I was given that I thought would be really interesting to film a video on was how much do I make, or how much did I make on my very first real estate commission check. So that is exactly what we're going to be taking a look at today. So I said this in my Instagram stories, and I'll say it here too. My first check is not impressive whatsoever. It's so tiny, it's really small, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that this was a vacant land sale and the final purchase price was $20,000. So because the purchase price is so low, my portion, my piece of the pie, if you will, was really small. So I will still share that with you, but since that was a vacant land sale, I thought I would share my first residential real estate commission check with you as well, because it is a little bit more substantial. Still not a lot, because again, the purchase price was quite low, but I thought that I would share both of those with you just to give you an idea of what that vacant land sale looked like for me and what a residential sale looked like for me. Hopefully that makes sense. All right guys, so here's my commission breakdown right here. Like I said, this was a $20,000 vacant land sale. I received 3% of that $20,000. That's pretty typical. Sometimes a buyer's agent will get like 2.5%, but it varies per transaction. For this particular transaction, I was paid 3% off of the final purchase price. So 3% of $20,000 is $600. So here's my gross commission amount right here, $600. Pretty low, and then we have the splits coming up. So I warned you guys, this is not an impressive commission check, but I am gonna just be keeping it real. So I have a 70-30 split set up with my brokerage, meaning that I get 70% of my commission and they get 30%. After that 70-30 split, so we take 600, I get 70% of that, we are at $420. Now we come down to this transaction fee, which encompasses, among other things, something called E&O insurance, or errors and omissions insurance. So in the case that something ends up being wrong with the paperwork, the contract, something goes haywire, this money gets put towards this errors and omissions insurance to protect me in case something like that happens. So that comes off of every transaction that I do with my brokerage. Usually every brokerage has a form of this fee. They vary per company, but every brokerage will have something like this. So $150 is my transaction fee. So let's go back. So $600 was the gross commission, $420 after my brokerage took their 30% piece of the pie, and then $150 was taken off of that $420 for my transaction fee. So I made on this transaction $270, this highlighted green number here. I know, super impressive. What can I say? But this was my very first real estate commission check. I made $270 on this particular transaction. Now, of course, the higher the purchase price is, the more substantial your paycheck is going to be. But really, these commission splits, they ring true for every transaction. So you really have to keep that in mind if you are ever considering a career in real estate. You have to really think about the fact that, okay, like you have to get out of that employee mindset and realize that besides these splits that you have to think about, you also have to think about the fact that you need to pay your own taxes now. I haven't had to do that yet, but I will, because tax season is right around the corner. When you are working for an employer, it's really convenient and really easy because they just take out taxes for you, and you get your check, and what you see is what you put in your pocket, right? But for me, when I see this $270, which is my net commission from this $20,000 vacant land sale, I really have to train myself to understand that even that amount is not what I'm putting in my pocket, because I have to think about the fact that I need to pay taxes. So I need to set aside a portion of this net commission amount to account for taxes when tax season rolls around. So very exciting, I know, but that is my very first real estate commission check. Okay, now let's move on to my residential real estate commission check. This one is still fairly small compared to like how much you can make on a real estate transaction. But nevertheless, I wanted to share it with you guys. This is actually kind of a funny story. I wrote this offer for my husband and my brother-in-law. We ended up submitting an offer that was $35,000 under asking price, so we weren't quite sure what the sellers would come back with. We weren't super attached to the property. We knew that, potentially other investors might be interested, so we didn't get our hopes up too much, but the list agent got back to us pretty quickly, let us know that the offer was accepted. So we were like, we have to follow through with this now. And I mean, we're having a really great time renovating it right now, but let me tell you, when we first took possession of the condo, it was so ugly and so stinky. I'm gonna put pictures up on the screen. I mean, it was just a disaster. All right, here's my commission breakdown for my first residential real estate transaction. The purchase price was $90,000, and again, I got 3% of that, so that was $2,700 gross commission. After my brokerage split, remember that 70-30 split, I got $1,890. And then we have that transaction fee, that E&O insurance, $150 that comes off of every transaction. And so my final net commission was $1,740. Not bad, and very, very exciting for me when I first got it. After that $270 check, this was a pretty exciting one to get. So that is how much I made on this one. Again, taxes do, have to be taken into account. Very exciting. Both of these transactions were amazing learning experiences for me. As a new agent, I think really priority should be doing as many transactions as possible, getting as much experience as possible. Your commission checks might not be super impressive in the beginning, but of course a lot of this does have to do with where you live, the average purchase price of homes in your area, and the type of clients that you have as well. But regardless of what transactions you're doing, you just need to be doing transactions, because that experience is going to be so valuable, and that is what's going to help you, really take on more complicated transactions down the road. So whatever, your commission check is, whether it's super high or super low, that's okay, you guys. The most important thing is getting that experience, especially when you are brand new. I hope that this was, helpful to you, whether you're already in real estate or you're thinking about getting into real estate. That is how much I made on my first commission check ever, and my first residential commission check. So if you enjoyed this, I hope that, I can make more videos like this in the future for you if that's something that you're interested in. But thank you so much again for being with me, for watching this video. I appreciate you. If you would like to support me, the best way that you can do that is simply by engaging with the content. So whether that's by leaving a like, a comment, subscribing, whatever that may be, all of that engagement is really, really appreciated. It helps YouTube share my channel with more people when it sees that there are people that are enjoying it. So that is very, very appreciated. I hope that you follow me on Instagram as well. If you would like to interact with me on there, I do post quite a bit. So I would love to see you on there as well. And of course, you guys know that I am a real estate agent here in Oregon. Surprise, surprise. So if you have any real estate needs, whether you need to buy or sell a home, or you live in a different state and you know that somebody is moving up here and they need some help with any real estate needs in Oregon, I'm your girl. I would love to take care of you. Truly, I am so grateful and I love each and every one of my clients. I aim to take really good care of everybody that I come into contact with, so definitely reach out. I would love to hear from you, help you achieve your home goals. All of my contact information is in the description box down below. Other than that, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a very happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. Bye.